Hey guys, I wanted to explain a little bit about volume and carryover volume and what that really means because once you hit emerald or ruby or diamond, you're not going to want to lose those ranks. And the reason why is because of your carryover volume. So let me explain kind of what that means. It doesn't affect you as much when you're ruby or diamond and you fall to emerald, but once you fall out of emerald, your carryover volume goes away. And in the plainest of terms, carryover volume is free money waiting for you to earn it. So that's why it's so important for me to explain this to you. So I'm going to try to do a diagram so you can see it. That's you right here. This is your left leg. So let's say you have someone sold something or bought something and you have 90 volume points on that leg. And then let's say your other leg is sitting there at 200. You don't make anything off the team cycle bonus when it's like a 90 to 200 ratio. You only make a team cycle bonus when one leg is 100 and the other one is 200. And when that happens, it doesn't matter which leg it happens on, then you get a team cycle bonus. So as emerald, it's 14, ruby, it's 16, and diamonds, 18. And everything above that is 18. So let's say Wednesday at midnight comes around and you don't get anything because you don't have the 100 to 200 ratio. And mind you, you don't have to do this yourself. The computer does it for you, so you don't have to do the math. But let's say someone else on your left leg sells or buys a Shakeology. Then you have that 90 carryover to the next week, and then you have another 90, which means you have 180. I really need a whiteboard. So that total is 180. So when Wednesday comes back around and midnight hits, Thursday morning you open up your Coach Online office and you have money in your team cycle bonus amount. That's what that means. So a 180 to 200 ratio is one cycle. And that one cycle is $14. So if you have 180, 200, that's one cycle, $14. Again, ruby is 16, diamond is 18. But if you go from ruby to diamond down to emerald, you still get the team cycle bonus, but you get a less amount of it. When you fall out of emerald, the carryover volume evaporates. It just goes away. It's basically free money that's just evaporating. So you don't want to lose it. So let me give you a good example of why it's so crucial to keep that volume. If you have a very strong leg, let's say one week you log into your online office and you have something crazy like 2,000 or 3,000 team volume points on one leg, and you have nothing on your other leg. Let's say you have you're an emerald, you have a coach, but they're not doing much, and you haven't been doing much. So that volume is 0 right now for this 1 week. That 2,000 or 3,000 volume points are going to roll over to the next week. So you have the potential to make a cycle bonus once your other leg gains volume. And I think that makes sense. But you don't want it to evaporate. Now, to avoid this, check your online office every single week and look at your downline. And if there's anybody showing as a red inactive at any point between Saturday and Tuesday, there's a good chance they're going to be going inactive on Thursday, which means your carrier, if that person is the reason why you're keeping your rank, then the good chance is your volume is going to go away come Thursday. So I think that makes sense. I should probably try this again with a whiteboard, but it was on my mind, so I grabbed a piece of paper quickly. But again, if you're an emerald, try to stay emerald as much as you can just so you don't lose that, because it's, 1 week, let's say you have a crazy week and you recruit like 4 coaches on that one leg and they all get Shakeology. Let's say that they all have 100 volume. That's 400 volume points on that one leg that you don't want to lose. And then that carries over and it carries over and carries over and carries over until you can actually use it. So that's the exciting part about this volume. And I see it all the time where people fall off Emerald and they're like, oh, no big deal. I can get it back. No problem. But what you don't realize is when you do that, you're losing your volume. So I don't know. Try not to lose it. But I don't know if many of you knew that this was a thing, but I just thought I would tell you because it's one of the um, things that's most exciting about holding a rank is when you are able to carry that over and use it later. So I hope that helps.